Building a brand is tough, but building a brand while dealing with functional depression is tougher. The low days, the self doubt, the days when even getting out of bed and facing life feels like a whole lot of tasks. Yes, I understand. I've been there. Because of this, you feel incompetent to build your brand, to do something successfully, consistently, to find joy from the things that would normally give you joy, your passion, right? So you just even push building a brand aside because you feel you can't keep up. Well, there's good news. And the good news is you don't have to go at full speed while dealing with functional depression. And yes, in this video, we will talk about those things you need to do to help you build your brand successfully while dealing with functional depression. Things you need to focus on instead, right? So before we jump right into the strategy, let's briefly talk about what functional depression is. So functional depression is basically you feeling depressed but still finding that energy out of the depression to face work, face life, and face other responsibilities that you have. You feel tired, you feel exhausted, right? You are depressed, but you still show up to your responsibilities. That is functional depression. And so everything feels like struggle. You're struggling. Even little tasks to eat sometimes could seem like a lot of work, right? If you are going through this, if you feel this, that is functional depression. So yeah, let's get into the strategy. Let's see how we can work with this thing. When dealing with functional depression, your mindset needs to change on some certain things. We are mentioning 3 in this video. You need to focus on simplicity over perfection. You need to focus on energy management over time management. And you need to focus on progress over productivity. Focusing on simplicity here has to do with doing the little things that you can do. Instead of posting every day in a week, you can just post once in a week. Instead of trying to create long form videos, you can focus on creating short form videos. In fact, you can even take down creating videos to just posting tweets or threads perhaps. So just simplify things, because when dealing with functional depression and you have list of things to do, you have tasks to do, your brain feels tired from knowing that you have those tasks to attend to. So you are weighed already mentally, and being weighed mentally weighs you down physically because of that depression you are experiencing. So at the end of the day, you end up not doing those tasks at all. But by the time you simplify those things and they don't seem like a lot to your brain, then you just would be able to do those things. So while dealing with functional depression, it is very hard to keep up with a routine, to keep up with schedule. Without this depression, you could have a time where you create content or you record yourself, your videos, right? But what if at those times you just feel low? That is when you're feeling this the most, and it's like the whole world is on you at that moment. So while dealing with functional depression, you need to focus on energy management over time management. What does this mean? It means that you create content when you feel the energy to do so, when you don't feel weighed down. So that time that you are in a little good mood, even if it is in the night, even if it is an odd time, you can just create this content, record your video, post the tweets. Yeah, so look for or focus on your energy when the energy is there over that time where you feel you are supposed to create the content. Do you understand? Yeah, I love this third point so much. Progress over productivity. Normally, without this depression, without this functional depression, you could have 2 to 3 or even more activities on your to-do list, which at the end of the day, after achieving all of this, you feel like you had a productive day, right? But now you are dealing with functional depression. You can't carry the same load, right? So you have to focus on making progress. Those little things. Okay, today I'm writing a post. It's just a post I can make. Tomorrow I can just engage with my audience. That's fine. Next tomorrow I could only do this, or I can only do this. You are making progress. You need to focus on this progress and just accept the fact that they will definitely compound. Yes. So when you focus on this progress over having a lot to do and saying having that productive day, yeah, you feel that satisfaction, and you are able to still get up the next day to show up for your brand, not feeling like you failed yesterday, so what's the point? To wrap this video up, I just need to put it out there that while building your personal brand, and yes, you understand what personal branding is, you don't need to feel that pressure to put out all your struggles, all you are going through out there if you don't feel comfortable sharing it, right? You could share the lessons with your audience, right? So, yeah. One thing to remember while doing this is that you are not alone, and you don't need to do this alone. Those are 2 things. Yeah, 2 things. You are not alone, and you don't need to do this alone. You can get into communities or get support, persons that understand these situations, or community that provide help for this condition, right? And even persons like myself that are there to help people like yourself that are in these conditions, yeah, to build your personal brand. So you don't need to feel that you are alone, that you are the only one who is going through this. That alone can be an hindrance, all right? I also need you to remember that you are not lazy, you are not failing, and you are not moving slow. You are just navigating life differently because of your condition. Right? So just move at your own pace. Progress is better than being stagnant, right? So use this and make a brand for yourself. Work with it. Instead of feeling against it, work with it. Perhaps you will be able to walk out of it or outgrow it. I don't know. If you resonate with this video, kindly like this video and tell other people who you feel would need this video, right? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to build your personal brand for creative individuals like yourself, or ones that are experiencing functional depression. Because hey, those things aren't going to stop us from building a successful personal brand, from building something good for ourselves. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.